And these are the northern lights from November 5th, 2023 was the date, Oklahoma. These exposures are 15 to 20 seconds with a shutter open. That's how I got these. And the name of this video is going to be the Northern Lights Tornado over Oklahoma, because a lot of them look like a red funnel touching the ground, a shape like that. It was very red. And again, a lot of these I exposed them 15 seconds. There was the Milky Way. You can see it, just kind of faintly, and a little bit of red there from those northern lights last night. Here's an exposure where the shutter was open 10 seconds. This one here was open for 20 seconds. 10 seconds open with that one. It's a little bit dimmer. Yeah, I'm saying it was real red. And I'm going to say with the naked eye, it does not look that red in real life with the naked eye. In real life, it just looks kind of like, the sky's illuminated a little bit more, redder than normal. It's kind of glowing a little bit. Here's one where I tried to take a picture, but it was too dark to pick it up. That was a good one there. That there was a good one. I'm saying that thing was shaped like, kind of looks kind of like a red funnel cloud shape. It was really weird. This is a 10-second exposure here, and the northern lights, when you see them with the naked eye, it might look like a little bit of a gray. It can look like just a little bit of a gray tinge, kind of up there too. It's not that brilliant in real life. I looked at the KP number last night when this was going on. This was a KP between a 3 and a 5. This is a 30-second shutter open. That's a full half a minute there. And the northern lights in real life, I'm saying they're so faint that you probably wouldn't notice them unless, they told you geomagnetic storm was coming. That's how faint they look in real life. That was 15 seconds there. We exposed that one. And the shape of that's why I call it the Northern Lights Tornado over Oklahoma, because it's shaped like a funnel cloud. There's another one of the Milky Way. It was in the south-southwest. And this video was a compilation of all the pictures I took of it last night. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to get this for everybody too. And the time that this occurred was between the time it got dark up to about 11 p.m. last night. And again, this was November 5th, 2023, northern Oklahoma. Yeah, I was up at Copan Lake, Oklahoma, is where this was all taken. And just think about it, if you hadn't asked Jesus Christ into your heart to make him number one and ask him to be your Savior, that's most important at this time. Just need to make sure that every day we don't skip Jesus Christ in our lives and include him in everything. Just when you go shopping, just remember, put Jesus Christ number one on the shopping list. They were saying this was a G3 geomagnetic storm. But like I told you, the KP was between 3 and the number 5. I've always heard that you need a KP of about 7 or 8 to see them from this location, but you never know in these days and times. Yep, I was glad to be able to bring you this because I know everybody really wants to see it. Yeah, that there was super brilliant red there. I exposed that for 15 seconds. Yeah, that was really red. You know, red is the color of war. Just need to think about that. It's a little green right down there at the horizon. And this was facing due north is what direction that was facing. This picture was zoomed in 2x. I was zoomed in when I got that. Zoomed in 2x. And this one here zoomed back out. And there's the Milky Way going over the hill there in that red tint. This here was an overhead picture of how red it was even up overhead, just nearly. This is 20-second exposure with it open. This was a picture of me in it in the brilliant red. Yeah, it was really brilliant. Here's one that was like 10 seconds. Man, that was red. This picture was another overhead picture. You can see the Milky Way there in the upper right-hand corner there and the red glow. Ten-second exposure there. Yeah, all of these are 10 seconds. That's beautiful there. There's another one of the Milky Way and the red glow again. Yeah, you can see a blur over there in the left-hand corner. That was my head on a time exposure being blurred. I got in that one. Have a look at that. I'm going to say much love, everybody. Glad I was able to get the Northern Lights, Oklahoma, last night from the G3 storm. And I'm going to cut this video off. I might record another shorter one here. And today's date, November 6, 2023.